I woke up, thank the Most High for this life that I'm living. These meditations get my mind right and me in tune with my spirit. On this peace side, spreading these vibes in this physical dimension. My ancestors assisting on this earth. Peace, peace, peace and love. We rocking tonight, we vibrating high, and I got D Dollar Sign with me. You feel me? We on these peaceful vibes. And D Dollar Sign, you want to let the people know a little bit about you, brother?
What's going on? My name's D Dollar Sign. Coming out of Richmond, California. I'm a recording artist and producer. I've been doing this for seriously since about like 2014, and just taking it day by day and everything like that. You know what I mean? It's good to be here with you. You know, thank you for bringing me on here.
Yes.
They don't know how long we've been knowing each other for a minute.
For a while,
For a while.
Some years,
like for some years, like since back like high school days. Like
high school days.
it's real. Like, you know, going back, taking trips to SAC, like
Going back, taking trips to SAC, man. We done had a lot of good experiences together, brothers, young men, you feel me, growing up together. And yeah, it's a blessing to connect with my brother from the rich town, you know, another local Richmond native. And man, we tapping on these peaceful vibrations, man. Growing up in Richmond, we definitely haven't been exposed to a lot of people promoting peace, you feel me, and love. You feel me, especially like a lot of brothers who, like, we deal with a lot of self-hatred, hating amongst each other, you know, really don't really want to see brothers really shine though. But it sucks though, because like we really are, you know, one people, you know, as people of African descent, you know. Just like me personally, I feel like we need to really come together and embrace each other, especially being in this nation, in America, in this society, you feel me, through what our ancestors done been through, you know. They got colonized in this land, in this country. Like, it's hella shit, bro, and we need to realize, and that's why we got to open our minds and strive to have harmony and peace amongst each other, so we can start building, you feel me, start creating with each other, you feel me. And we creating some peaceful vibrations tonight, man. And so I just want to get the brother perspective of peace, you feel me. You know, he rocking with Brother Peace. You know, I be tapping into my peace, creating my peace in many different ways, you know. So I just want to see how this brother views peace in this life. What is peace to you, brother?
So peace to me, man. You know, coming from Richmond is not a lot, like you just said, and but peace for me, my perspective on it is balance. It's like a balance of just that perfect peace in between the balance, like the yin and the yang. You know, they had that.
Like having that within yourself.
Yeah, okay. You know what I mean. That's the peace. Like, you, once you find that balance, you feel me, and I feel like that's where peace is at. And I say that. You feel me?
You feel me? Just tapped in, accepting yourself. You know, the good and the bad. You feel me? I feel that, bro.
So like, for me, you know, the reason why, I don't know, I guess another thing about that is because I'm a Libra, so that's what it is probably. You know, like I pretty much I like things to be balanced. You feel me? I'm one of the balanced type Libras and all of that stuff, and we can get into that later. But like, nah, you know, mainly is the balance. You know, that's where I see peace come into play, and that's my perspective of it, is when there's a balance. You know what I mean?
Feel that, brother. Yeah, having that balance within self is really necessary. Having that balance within your life, you feel me? And just having that balance, accepting yourself, the good and the bad. You feel me? You have to. And I feel that within myself, you know, like we all done made mistakes. We all done been through shit, done shit. Probably done hurt people, you feel me? And people done hurt us. But you got to move forward, you feel me, and forgive. And tap into that peace within yourself, and knowing that you can affirm that and own that, you feel me, and protect that, you feel me, not allow anybody to, you know what I'm saying, take you out of peace within yourself. So I'm glad that you resonate with peace, you feel me, and you can see peace in a positive, balanced light, you feel me. So you know, like, how do you create your peace though, brother? So you shared your perspective of peace. How do you create your peace? Like, what are some things in this life that you tap into that put you in a state of peace?
With me, it's a lot of things that I do.
Okay.
You know, it's plenty of ways to tap into peace. Sometimes it's just one thing for certain people, but you know, with me, it's based off of like my health and, you know, balance in that. You know what I mean? So, first thing I do, main thing I think I do the most to tap into my peace, I think I sleep a lot more. I get my rest. You know what I mean? Try to take care of my body, my physical. Because we here in this realm, you feel me, and we're in the physical world, you know what I mean. So I got to take care of this body, I'm trying to make it to my 50s. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it to my 60s and 70s. So, I take care, make sure I get some rest. Sometimes I eat food.
Yeah.
You feel me? Sometimes I gotta get that niche I've been needing to eat. You know what I mean? I know everybody love food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need it every day. So I tap into that. Main thing though too is that I tap into my music.
Mm-hmm.
I really pretty much I produce something or get whatever I have off my chest, and that kind of like allows me to get into that realm and that create that balance, because a lot of things in life you take day by day that you can make you go down and feel down. You know what I mean? But as long as you're able to get that outlet to express that pressure that's been on you all day or so, you know what I mean?
Mm.
That's a lot of things that I do. Like, a lot of people are on social media a lot. Sometimes with me, I'm definitely on it a lot. And way to find my peace. Sometimes I just try to turn my phone off, or I get off of social media wise and tap in with my family and friends, and maybe in someone I'm intimate with at the time, and just speak to that person or the people, individually or together, and just tap in that real life vibe, and just kind of like it kind of take me back to my childhood type days when it wasn't phones, what I mean, available. So I do things like that, or watch a movie or so. Those are the key things, but because that takes care of my mental wise on the other end, you know what I mean? And that's how I kind of find that balance, because I do work too. Like I work too, like to keep that peace. You know what I mean? That's how a good way to protect the peace. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do things like that. You know what I mean? So that's the main few things that I do. Or of course, find a peace with that person I'm intimate with, or so, the lady I'll be with. You know what I mean? So those are cool things that I do to tap into my peace. And just definitely I would meditate as well. When things get hard, so that way I can find that peace, because it's a hectic world that we live in, but it's also a peaceful world too. It's what you make it. So
Exactly.
I mean, let's go from there. But that's how I tap into my peace, brother.
That's how you tap into your peace. I love the things that you shared, and yes, brother, that's powerful. I definitely resonate with a lot of things. Definitely when you were speaking on the aspect of music, because I'm into music as well, and definitely when I tap into music and just creating, and tapping into the imagination, just coming with different ways of flowing and rhyming, is just like that puts me in a state of peace as well. You feel me? So I definitely resonate with that. Eating food. Definitely when you hungry, or just definitely when you got that craving for a nice, delicious meal that you really just want to go in on. Yes, that puts me in a state of peace. I'm not talking. I'm just in my zone going in. You feel me? I'm going in. I'm going in. You feel me? Especially when, I be on social media a lot as well, so I definitely can relate to that. And then just taking the time from social media and tuning into distractions where you can just tune into yourself. You feel me? Tune into yourself. Tap into your close ones in the real world. Like you said, your friends, your family. You feel me? And also, like, I like to tap into nature a lot, bro. Like me, I love it. I mean, you probably be seeing me, bro, on Instagram and shit like that. I'll be posting when I'm out in nature, man. I'm tapping into my peace. I'm out here around all this green, all this natural life. That puts me in a state of peace, man, being in nature. You feel me? And yes, being intimate as well. When you got that loved one, that nice divine feminine energy by your side, man, and she bring you that nurturing energy, like that's comforting and it's relaxing, and it puts you in a state of peace as well. So it's many different things that you resonate with that I resonate with as well, brother. I could definitely say you are definitely a reflection. You feel me, my brother from Richmond? All right. Okay, let's get it right. Yes. And I'm glad that my brother vibing with me on these peaceful vibes tonight, man. It's a blessing, Two young brothers coming up out of Richmond, California. I done been through a lot growing up in Richmond. Through many traumatic experience, I would say. Like, I done got shot 4 times out here in this city, man. And my brother, he was around when I got shot. Like, he instantly hit me up, checked in on me. He a real one. I appreciate his love and support always. You feel me? But just growing up in Richmond, he can definitely share his testimonies of just, like, witnessing or just being aware of brothers that we know out here that ain't got killed, lost their lives. You feel me? To just reckless violence. You feel me? And it'd be random, you feel me? So it's like, you never know. Like you can be at the wrong place, wrong time, man, and it can be bad. It can be real bad and ugly. You feel me? So it's a lot of shit like that we done been exposed to growing up in Richmond. You know, so that's what definitely inspired and activated, the spirit within me. Like, man, I gotta really get some peace. You feel me? Like, I was going through a lot, especially when I got shot too. You feel me? Dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of trauma, and I wasn't at peace. You feel me? But when I was shot, I couldn't walk. You feel me? I had to sit in the bed for many a months and just like heal. You feel me? And recover. But I had a lot of time to myself to really sit. You feel me? And observe myself and my life and my reality. But then through all that time of just sitting and being still, like I definitely tapped into a lot of peace within myself. You feel me? And started diving deeper within the peace within, and becoming Brother Peace. You feel me? And now I'm building on this peace, and just encouraging more brothers to tap in and create their peace. You feel me? Because there's a lot of people in the world that deal with a lot of negative perspectives. You feel me? A lot of negative conditioning. Then been through hella shit, trauma and all that bad negative emotions, and they just hold things onto them. Their hearts are heavy. You feel me? We just want to encourage people to release and let go and tap into the peace within their soul. You feel me? The peace within, you feel me? We gotta encourage our people to tap into the peace, and I'm glad that you got to share your peace. You feel me? You got any other words, brother?
I just want to say yes, I was here when Brother Peace was born. It was an amazing thing to see how how his bounce back was. You know what I mean? I just want to say, like, man, like, I'm proud of you, bro. I probably haven't said it to you, but I am, man, because you made a commitment, and he's one of the rare people I know that really has stuck to this commitment towards peace in Richmond, California, and as in pushing that positive life and things like that. I like, seeing you sit there, man. It was tragic, bro. Like, even before Brother Peace was born, this man had a positive life, and Brother Peace, we had a genuine connection, I'll say. Yeah, like, definitely. Genuine like respect friendship. Yeah, respect for each other. In high school we may not have been that close, but it was always good. That friend that you see, like, that person that walks in the hall, like, you shake hands, and you cool with, you on the same basketball team with, or you know someone from a distance. Yeah. And it's always been genuine love. And that's the relationship that me and Brother Peace has had from the start, man. It's just from there, it was good. So a couple other things I would probably say, like, stay you, you know what I mean? Because nobody else can be you. And, you know what I mean? It's nobody else you can be either. If you can't find that peace, you know what I mean? Take a second. Remember that you're here on earth. You know what I mean? Breathe. Yes, for a purpose. And, you know what I mean? Breathe. You feel me? And just know the answer is within you. If you're having questions, you know what I mean? It's within you. You know what I mean? You can find it. And that means it's in you, you know what I mean? So all you got to do is just sit down, meditate, think, use your brain, use that muscle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The most important muscle probably on your body, you know what I mean? That keeps us here every day. Mm-hmm. So that's a couple other things I can say. And that's that, man. Like,
let them know how they can keep up with you. You feel me? Let them know where they can find you if they want to follow up with you.
You can find me at $X on Instagram, Twitter, and you can find me at $, on Facebook as well. I'm barely on that, so you can find that page and give it a like. But mostly you'll catch me on Instagram and Twitter. And then for my music, you can find me on all the platforms at $, spelled out DDOLLARSIGN, just like that. Very simple, and we doing it just like that, like, bringing it back. You dig?
You dig? Y'all tapping into these peaceful vibrations with us tonight. You feel me? I'm glad that whoever has taken the time to tune in and tap in to these peaceful vibes with Brother Peace. And I'm just allowing a space for brothers and sisters to come on and share their peace, how they perceive peace, how they create their peace. You feel me? Yes, and let's continue building on this peace. You feel me? Yeah. Yes. Give thanks, man. Y'all have a peaceful, beautiful life. May you continue to attract peace and be at peace.